All right, I want to bring in Kpler analyst Matt Smith. Matt, MTS was right there next to the Strait of Hormuz. You watch the strait very, very closely. It's extremely narrow. What can you tell us about the traffic that's been able to pass through in the last few days?
Yes, well, we've seen maybe 15 vessels, something like that. That isn't just oil tankers, that's dry bulk tankers as well, LPG tankers, all manner of different things. But when we're just focusing on the oil side of the picture, it still remains just the odd cargo that is passing through there. So even though we are seeing that traffic increasing a little bit, it's still very, very tiny, right, compared to what it was previously when it was above 100 vessels passing through there every day.
Matt, talk to us about diesel prices, which are above $5 for the first time since 2022. How is that going to impact everything?
Exactly, it is going to impact everything. And so it's the input price to a lot of products because they all get moved around the US in terms of trucking. It's involved in manufacturing. And so it's going to raise the cost of a lot of products, but immediately it's going to impact the price of our groceries because groceries basically get moved around the country on trucks. And so we will be feeling the heat from this higher diesel price for sure.
Not just pain at the pump. All right, how is Iran getting oil out of the region? We know they've turned off their transponders, which actually shows their location. Are they being tracked in other ways?
Well, we're able to just see them from satellite imagery in terms of the loading of these tankers and basically what is happening. They're still managing to load them. We're still seeing them passing through the Strait of Hormuz. You have to bear in mind here that Iran hasn't closed the Strait of Hormuz. At this point, they're basically being the gatekeeper, and so they're letting their own tankers pass through there, but also others as well. So they're saying, okay, you're okay to pass through, you're okay to pass through. So it's essentially they're guaranteeing passage through that now. But what that means is that we are seeing some oil passing out of the Middle East Gulf there, and all of Iranian crude basically goes to China, and so we're seeing it head off in that direction.
Matt, we talked a lot about the pain at the pump. We're seeing gas prices go up, it seems like, every single day. Are they going to go even higher, do you think?
Yes, I think so. So we're about $3.80 on the national average here now. They will continue to grind higher. They tend to have to play catch up with the rise that we've seen in oil, so they will continue to drift higher anyway. We also have an issue as well with we have a move to summer blends, and that is more expensive because it has additives, and so it's a seasonal time of the year when we'd be seeing gasoline prices rising anyway. And so with our expectation of the Strait of Hormuz being closed for potentially the next 2-3 weeks or further, that means higher prices at the pump ahead for sure.
Matt Smith, thank you so much. Always great to see you.